Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will go to work first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. And I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in this. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's high. The quick out. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in a bunch formation. Toss sweep to the right. Finds a little space. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. After the run, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's high. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Wants to go up top on first down. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On the run, it's Turner. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Bradford. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the sticks, it's Starling. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. A strike downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets them up on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! He's already got 46 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Now they'll run the draw. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. NC State backed up in its own territory, just looking for some room on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to throw. It's high. Here's trouble. Ball's out in the end zone. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Temple is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Philly deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They boot it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll try the run. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Breaks into the open.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to throw, it's Bradford. That's caught, it's Starling. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length. He lost one down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Looking for a man. It's Bradford. There's the pressure. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best, and when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a higher level. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got...
And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Commodores will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's Bradford. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Starling. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. And they swarm him under. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Snagged in the middle, it's Hoffman. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Steps away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
The Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Got a first down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Looking to throw, it's high. Quickly complete. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Man, that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Makes the grab on the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown Doors! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up by 25 over Tulane. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Got it looking for a first. He's loose down the middle. The 20. 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Bradford. With the catch, it's Fowler. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one and a first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes is at the 33.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. To throw, it's Bradford. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Wants to throw on third down. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. The inside handoff. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And so far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. creates a little space. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Finding an escape route. Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And, dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Bradford. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Here's the handoff. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's high. Oh, they're after him! And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Starling. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Commodores will call on their punt team. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the fourth. Dropping back, it's high. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The clock stops, 2 minutes left to play in this one. Offense gets set for second down. Gives it on the option. Go, he got loose. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll go back to the air on second down. Finds the tight end.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him count.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. There he goes! Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Scanning the field, it's Bradford. Makes the grab, it's Starling. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. And it's good! The game winner! That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.